There are a few rumors and industry insider reports going around on the internet which suggest that there is going to be an appearance of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in the third Venom movie, Venom: The Last Dance. In this video, I'll be discussing about all of those rumors, industry reports, and I'll also be including some of my thoughts, explaining to you why this all could make sense. And I encourage you to please share your thoughts in the comments as well about all of these theories and all of these rumors or industry insider reports. So you see this kid over here, and this photo was actually taken from the trailer of Venom: The Last Dance. Let me tell you, this kid is supposed to be a 10-year-old Peter Parker. Yep, you heard that damn right. I've actually made a video explaining to you all of this theory of how a 10-year-old Peter Parker is going to be present in the Venom: The Last Dance movie. You can check that video out here for detailed information. But for now, just understand this, that one of the plots of this movie is going to be Eddie and Venom actually trying to save a 10-year-old Peter Parker from other monsters. This is going to be one of the major plots of this movie. And this kid over here could be that 10-year-old Peter Parker. First of all, this is the official entry of a Spider-Man, though he's not Spider-Man yet, but at least Peter Parker in the Sony Spider-Man universe. And now let me tell you, Sony has been planning for the entrance of a Peter Parker or a Spider-Man in their Sony Spider-Man universe for quite some time now, because in the Madam Web movie as well, there was a plot involving Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker. That didn't happen obviously, but then they tried to replace Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Why? I don't know the reason, but at the end there was going to be Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the Madam Web movie, and obviously we all know that didn't happen. But the interesting thing here is the plot in which there was going to be a Spider-Man in the Madam Web movie. That plot is going to be used in the third Venom movie, Venom: The Last Dance. But what is that plot? To understand the plot, we first need to understand about this character. If you remember, this is the same actor who played the role of the Lizard in the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie, The Amazing Spider-Man. Then he appeared in the No Way Home movie, and now it seems like he's again going to play the role of Lizard in the Venom: The Last Dance movie. And I have actually made another video explaining all of this, that why actually Sony tried to cast the same actor, again as Lizard and all those things. You can check that video out here. But for now, just understand this, that at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, we saw that all of the spider villains were sent back into their universes. But at this point in time, one may assume that Doctor Strange's spell of sending all of the spider villains into their universes actually messed up again, and therefore this Lizard guy was actually sent into a different universe, and that universe was actually the universe in which the Venom movies are set. So therefore we can say that this character that we see in the Venom: The Last Dance's trailer is the same Lizard that we saw in Spider-Man No Way Home. Therefore he is completely healed here. And we can also see that the van in which they are traveling, it consists of this kid over here, and this kid could be assumed as the 10-year-old Peter Parker. And in the same van we can also see Eddie Brock. That means the Lizard is actually helping Eddie Brock and Venom to save the 10-year-old Peter Parker, because they all know how important Peter Parker is going to be in the large scheme of things, because he'll kill them anyways. Okay, but now my point is the way in which Doctor Strange's spell actually messed up and it sent the Lizard into a different universe. That could happen with Andrew Garfield Spider-Man as well, and this is one of the rumors which is going on the internet. I know it's a lot, but just try to take it in. Just imagine Andrew Garfield Spider-Man has gone into the Venom universe, and now there is no way for him to return back to his own universe. And if you think about it, Andrew Garfield in his own universe was not that great of a guy. He was kind of a loser, you could say, though he was doing good work, though he was being Spider-Man. But now when he is into this new universe and he can't find a way to get out of this universe, he kind of makes this universe as his home. Now just take a pause, take a moment, and try to make sense of the Morbius end credit scene in which we saw the Vulture was also sent from the universe into the Morbius universe. By that I mean the universe in which Morbius was taking place in, and we actually saw Morbius and Vulture actually teaming up. Now that actually means that the hint of such thing happening, that means people coming into the people coming into the Sony Spider-Man universe from different universes can actually happen. And therefore this theory applies to the Lizard character as well, and this theory might well apply to Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker as well, and that could actually make sense. Why? Let me tell you. In this universe there is already a Peter Parker, that is the 10-year-old Peter Parker, but now the Andrew Garfield Peter Parker or the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man also comes in here, and that actually explains why Peter Parker or Spider-Man was completely absent in the Sony Spider-Man universe in all of its movies. And I know there is a lot of issue of the timeline of all these movies, and even now when we see a 10-year-old Peter Parker who is just a 10-year-old kid, but all of his villains are so much older, that really could stress your mind up. But yeah, that's the way Sony want to establish the Sony Spider-Man universe. But if you think about it, Sony is actually finally trying to incorporate a Spider-Man in the Sony Spider-Man universe. Yeah, it's a 10-year-old Peter Parker, but let's see how that goes. But hold on, there is a plot twist in this video. Let me remind you of a multiversal concept called as incursions. In the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness movie, we learned incursions could happen when certain people from one universe go into different universe and they stay there for some amount of time. So why does that incursion theory doesn't apply here? That's the mystery though. Please check out some other videos on my channel as well, and as always, thank you so much for watching.